Once more. Inhaling, bringing both arms to the sky, taking the gaze towards the right hand as we stretch higher through the right side for standing lateral flexion. Exhaling, softening right shoulder back where it was as we change the gaze to the left. Inhaling, stretching up. Exhaling, softening, alternating side to side, breath to breath. Once more, right side, stretching a little higher. And releasing, taking the gaze to the left, inhaling, exhaling, swan diving forward fold with a deep hip hinge and soft knees. Tucking the chin down to the chest to fully get the spinal stretch all the way to the top of the head. Hips back on our heels, arms extended, forehead down, or we can rest fist over fist, forehead there, so as not to invert the head any lower than the heart. Let's extend the arms straight forward again, lifting the hips, tucking the toes, finding downward dog, where we will fold our right shin forward, right knee coming to the outside of the right wrist, sliding the left leg back, making sure we're not sitting over to one side, but instead both hips are facing the front. If we need a modification, we can pull our heel in a little. Walking down to our forearms for rest, or extending both arms all the way out in front of us, chest onto the shin, strong flex in both feet. Everything stays alive and active at all times. Walking the hands in, we can sit tall and sink more of our weight straight down through our hips. If we can balance, we can reach back for the outside of the ankle. If we can balance even more, we reach the right hand back for the ankle, flexing the foot and kicking it back as we lift the chest up. Exhaling, taking a rest by taking feet together, knees open to each side, resting hands on our hips. One breath in, one breath out. That same option again, or we can take it further into a full back bend or full wheel, bringing the knees back in, planting the feet flat. If we're ready, we reach back. We press our hands under the elbows, and with upper body strength and flexibility, we lift all the way up. More work would be to close the feet, walking them in closer and closer towards the hands. Still further would be taking the gaze towards the fingers, and then all the way up with the chin, back down, and up. Another option would be to take back bend push-ups, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Again, elbows stay in line with the wrists and back up. Slowly releasing down, tucking the chin and hugging the knees into the chest, rocking side to side on the lower back. From here, we can flex our feet and plant our hands flat, pushing the belly down towards the spine. This is a lower abdominal lock. Using this same strength to peel our backs off the floor, lifting into shoulder stand. So we wriggle our shoulder blades and elbows as close together as we can get them, stacking joints over joints, completely upside down, just like mountain pose. From here, moving into plow, keeping the hips above the shoulders, touching the tops of the toes to the floor, pointing them and sliding them further back. If the toes touch, we can clasp our hands together, arms towards the mat. If they're not touching, we hold our back for safety. So we feel the rounding of the back ease away as we lift the sit bones higher and higher, pulling the belly in, straightening the back as if we were seated or standing. Supporting the back as we roll down one vertebrae at a time. Tiny circles with the legs along the ceiling in each direction a few times to neutralize the sacrum, easing away the intensity of that pose. Let's lower the right leg straight down to the floor, bending the left knee into the chest, right hand to the outside of the left knee, moving it over towards the right, gazing to the left. Bringing the left knee back in and changing sides, extending left and bending the right. Left